I can turn it up a little bit more now, but I probably... Ow! I'm busy talking. I'm probably just too far away from the mic. Okay, hold on, General, Uncle General. I gotta fix my audio settings before we continue with this war. There we go. That should be significantly better. If not, I'll fix it later. In suffering. I know about this. No? Okay. Apparently you just get to suffer. Sorry. I tried. What do we... Oh, okay. Is it weird that this makes me want to play Sekiro more? Not more than this, but I want to play Sekiro now.
ここで決着をつけるぞ
This is a very accurate archer. So that didn't go well. See, how come you get to end suffering? I didn't get to. That's a good bow.
我が名はコトゥンフビライのいとこチンギスの孫だ聞けお前は戦士だそうであろう生涯を鍛錬に明け暮れ勝てぬはずの戦にも全て打ち勝ってきたのだろう
Oh, that's such a nice looking sword.
だが己が刃を研ぐ間に我らの手はずは整った学んだのだこの国の言葉しきたり信仰どの村を飼いならし焼き払うかをな今一度己に問う侍よ我に下るか
I doubt it. I don't think he's dead. He'll be fine. Probably. Ah, the ultimate press X to not die. What happens if you just don't? Do you just die? Am I already dead? Is it resurrection? I don't think that's a power later in the game. It does make me want to play Sekiro. We'll find out. That's two awkwardly long loading times right next to each other. That's always fun. Oh, there it is. See? He also doesn't like it. They did the sweat really well in this game. I know that's a weird thing to mention, but it just does look so natural and convincing.
いかにしてここへ。もう子供。
Squeezing through gaps. Ugh, best part of video gaming in this generation, really.
かくまってくれた。そのものが立ちも。
Is there like no? That's dodge. Is there a yeah? There's the stealth button. R3. It's a very strange stealth button. They would absolutely be hearing me in the water as well, because you know, that's just kind of how water works. But no. Okay. Nice. Good find.
壊れておる。だがあるだけありがた
Mostly
い。
good find.
誰が歯を研いでおった。武士か。
Or it was my sword. That's entirely possible.
Ah, おそらくは。太刀は。
ここにはない。私に任せて。ほら、隠れろ。
Where?
ああ、殺さないで。
米を出せ。
少しならあるから持って行って。
It's a nice knife too. Very sharp to be going through armor like that, but
何者だ。
言うなってんだ。太刀が欲しいならついといて。
sounds good.
どれほど寝ていた。
数日島の半分が乗っ取られちまったよ。
That's irritatingly non-specific.
言うな。
後にして。くそ、かがんで。行くよ。
どうする。
こっち。
Going over? No, going around. Gotcha. I really don't like stealth sections in games.
助けようなんて思わないで。
民の命が。志村殿は戦場におられたか。
地頭の？知らないね。
It's actually a lot of sucker punch games where you crawl under things and have a first-person view. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's not fairly common, I suppose, but it does happen definitely more than once.
志村殿は俺の叔父だ。
あんたが堺人か。地頭の多いの。
して叔父上は生きておいでか。
おそらくね。猛虎に囚われてるけど。
場所はわかるか。
東の海岸沿い。
They don't really take dead people prisoner. Can you take dead
叔父
people
上を捕
prisoner?
らえたことで守りも手薄のはずだ。
So either he's dead or he's a prisoner,
殺
right?
されるよ。
だが無事にお助けすれば猛虎を打ち払うことができる。鎌倉に下踏みを送りご助力も超えよう。
あんたが切られるのを見るために世話してやったわけじゃないよ。
ではなぜ
They
助け
don't
た
know me very well then.
死なれちゃ困るからさ。手を貸してほしい。
叔父上さえご無事なら対馬は助かる。俺にとっても唯一の身内。行くぞ。死にたくない。
These houses are so tall on their stilts. They should absolutely be able to see us. Look, how would you not see someone in the middle of... You know, it's fine. Whatever. We're not going to be doing stealth pretty much ever in this game again after this, so... It'll be fine. I don't think you can do the opening of this game anything but stealthy, which, I don't know. I would have preferred this game had a lot more choice in the stealth or not, since the story seems like super weighted in whether you stealth kill or don't stealth kill anyone, or play a samurai or a, you know, a ninja kind of build. The game doesn't really care. I don't even think it keeps track. It doesn't affect your endings. Could have been a lot more into that system, I suppose. Okay. What do you mean hurry? You stopped. You're actually the slow one here. Just so you know. Oh my god, that was close. So close. We're fine. Because you're talking real loud.
なんだと。
怒るな。買い手を捕らえて取り戻してやるわ。
Oh, that was probably him.
体じゃ心もとない。使えそうなものもらっときな。
盗めというのか。
持ち主はとっくに死んでる。
He says, already having taken half the supplies in the building. More supplies? More supplies. We're going out. Thought it was here. Oh, okay, sorry. You go first. My bad. Am I leaving footprints? No, she's leaving footprints. How confusing. Where are we going? Oh. Over the dead guy, I guess.
どこかにあるはず。
Supplies. Supplies. Supplies? No. Sword. Oh, I love this scene so much. I remember this. Oh, I forget that it goes immediately into a tutorial though.
地頭である志村殿の老い臆病ではない。
Yeah, that's not how you use
お
the
前に
sword.
かなう者はいないな。だがまだまだ太刀に振り回されておる。
稽古中です。
父親の武具でか。これは坂井家の宝刀。戦を鎮め命を救った太刀だ。殴られたのか。
いえ。
身を守る術を教えてやろう。
心得ています。
刃を操るには何よりもまずその心を鎮めねばならんぞ。
できます、叔父上。
そうか。
Tutorial boss, here we go.
警
Oh right, there's no lock on. I always
はい
forget
叔父
that.
上
Quick attack. Oh, out the ring, out the ring. Oh, this is too easy. Jump. I keep hitting jump because I think it's dodge.
さように戦えれば技をつけられることもなかったな。
Yeah, man, you just gotta jump at them.
ではその技をつけた者が戻ってきたら、汚い手もためらわぬ相手からいかにして身を守る。
そ
Strike
やつの目に
first.
砂を浴びせ鼻を折ります。それからめった打ちにしてやりましょう。
それは誇りのない安き勝利。
Damn it, I'm sorry if you just throw a quick time at
敵が
me.
卑劣であろうと、自らは堕落することなく己の義を貫け。忘れてはならぬぞ。
はい叔父上。
ではわしの防御を崩せ。
お
堺陣が優ある武士だと示してみよう。
Tap, break defense, and then hit. Just beating a man with a stick. Oh my god.
やめよ。
I don't. Yeah, I think you've had
加
enough.
減しましたね。
I don't think that's how you're supposed to
ハ
do
チであっ
that.
たらわしは死んでおった。
嘘です。
お前に嘘をつく者か。
Come, let's run over here.
次はわしの攻めを防いでみよう。手心を期するでないぞ。よく防いだな。良い構えだ。
Yui kamae.
疲れた。休みませんか。
I blocked 3 attacks and didn't get hit once. I'm exhausted.
耐えてみせよ。よし。
This is your health. This is your resolve. Cool.
では受け流しを教えよ。わしの動きをしかと
Parrying,
見て。
easy.
打ち込まれたらすかさず防げ。覚えが早いぞ。
Easy.
上達しておるな。良い構えだ。
休まれますか。
お前の相手で息を切らすほど置いてはおらん。それでは槍が相手の稽古を始めよう。わしの槍をかわし、すかさず切り返してみよう。よし、その
Kirikaish.
ついた
Consecutive
後の隙
attacks.
を見逃すな。良い切り返しだ。うまくよけた。
Kirikaish.
良いか。かわしたら
That's what I'm
すぐ
learning
さ
in
ま攻めろ。
Kendo at the moment, is that Kirikaish, which is a consecutive set of attacks.
生かせ。
It's also used for examination. Too easy.
どうだ。いかなる武具もいかなる兵も打ち破る手はある。
ご指導痛み入ります。
終わってはおらぬぞ。さて陣よ、わしと刀比べをする気はあるか。
あざができますよ。
大口を叩くな。一つ賭けでもしよう。先に5本打った方が有限を決めるとする。
ではタコにしましょう。
うまいぞ陣。手を上げたな。
Easy. Hitless.
飯の前に
By a child.
あと一つだけ問おう。代々当家の武士は規律を守ってきた。何を重んじてきたかわかるか。
主への忠義、己を律すること、あと
申してみよ
誉れ、勇猛に戦い堺の家を守ることです。
う。それは父の言葉であろう。お前にとっての誉れとは。
それは民を守ること、己を守れぬ者らを。
お前は優しいな。だがまずは主に仕えながら皆に示すのだ。勇気と真偽と節制と。
たやすく思えますが、
行うは形だ。わしも日々苦心しておる。 しかし我らは規律を守ることで民の模範にならねばならん。もちろん武士にとってもな。それが誉れを売る道だ。
I've not her samurai.
Oh, it's so bad for the sire, even though it looks so cool. Oh, okay, other than that loading in, that was very cool. Come on. Go. Thanks.
見つけたんだね。
馬はどこにおる？
馬屋にいるかも。来て。
Was that it? Can I put my sword away? No? Okay. Let's go. Horse times. Let's go. Sprint! This is where we get to stab people, isn't it?
綺麗だ。
我が物顔で走ってる。
馬屋はどこ
That's a
燃
lot.
えてる家の裏手さ。おいで。
Let's dodge. Let's jump. Oh, return to tail area. My bad. Went the wrong direction. That's okay. That's entirely in character.
近づけそうだ。後ろから喉をかっ切れば静かに殺せる。
No.
誇りはないのか。道理に背くつもりはないぞ。
It's just 3 guys armed with swords.
来い、
And
鬼
fire.
畜ども！
Hey. Point to target your sword attacks. That makes sense. Okay. Target the pulsing enemy and attack. I didn't understand that at all, but okay. I'll give it a
近
try.
いな。
助ける気じゃないだろうね。
We can at
もう
least
隠
try
れ
to
ん
save
た
some
ち
of
も
them.
取り返した。
ちょっと。
Yeah, he made that a bit easy. Run and stab.
ありがとうございます。お侍は皆死んだと聞きましたが、
Just
どこ
most.
かにかくまってもら
小金寺に行こうと思います。
え。よし、街道は避けよう。必ず息子を守るのだぞ。
あんた無茶ばかりするね。
That's
あやつは
It's my
戦
job.
えぬからな。それにこれ以上見殺しにはできぬ。
あんたなら大勢を救える。弟が猛虎にさらわれた。
だから俺を助けたのか。
私にはあの子しかいない。
叔父上がお待ちなのだ。
頼む。高さへ戻ればそれでいいんだ。
叔父上をお救いした後でいいのならば探してみよ
一緒に行くよ。馬屋はすぐそこだよ。
sprint. Oh, there are actually people here to stab. Ah, first stab. Oh, okay, not a hitless run anymore. That's unfortunate. Definitely not a hitless run. Oh, did you kill him? Thank you.
う。こやつらは軍馬。浜に連れて行かなかった馬だ。
Can you put the
命拾い
sword
した
away?
ね。運がいい。どの馬に乗りたい？
Which horse do I want? Black, white, or dappled? I think I played the first one with this one, so I think I'll take this one. White horse, sure.
どうどう
似合ってる。
名をつけねばな。
Sora.
天をもかけよう。
Yes. I will try not to get too attached to this horse. Wait, what happened to the other horses? Did she take the black one? What happened to the dapple? Yeah, it's probably better not to ask. pretty sure the last time I saw this kind of map traveling would have been in Indiana Jones, way back in the day.
地頭は城の中だね。壁は高くて越えられないね。騒ぎでも起こして忍び込んでみる。
いや、大手門から入る。ハーンは足立殿を生きたまま焼き殺し、叔父上を恥ずかしめ、武士を皆殺しにした。この恥はすすがねばなら
I
ぬ。
do
正
have
面から突っ
footprints.
込んだらお
That's
仲間と
nice.
同じ目に遭うよ。
猛虎もそう考えるだろう。だが、こたびは俺が。
This
お主は
seems
ここで待っておる。
like a horrible idea.
志村殿を返してもらうぞ。
Thank you. Ah, that is such a cool mechanic. Look up the hui. And off we go.
やったね。
Hmm?
そう
Yes.
申したであろう。
この音何？
Who's opening the gates?
だがおそらく猛虎の兵器。
You dead? Yes, no, maybe? Can we go? Oh, hi. Okay, you guys are making this a bit too easy. Open the gates! Come on! Oh, that way. My bad. Oh my, okay, yeah. We're gonna run around that. Yeah. Oh, that looks bad. Sweet. Almost died
これ以
only
上は無理
once.
だ。
お主は戻れ。
一人で。
逃げ道を探しておけ。叔父上を助けたらすぐに引く。
馬も用意しとく。
頼む。俺が戻らねば森に逃げろ。
Oh. Nice. I miss all of my actual skills in this game though. Oh, that means there's an archer around here. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, you just died from that? Okay. Dodging arrows. Can't dodge arrows if he doesn't fire any. Stand up.
上に勝負。
That's one. Come on. One at a time, all of you at a time. Doesn't bother me. Just small fry. Especially compared to the next guy.
コテンハーン
real inconvenient just walking around with all that
あれは
armor.
堺人地頭である志村殿の甥だ。叔父上が受けた恥すすぎに参った。
志村から己のことは聞いておるぞ、堺人。こやつに見せてやる。己が我に蹂躙されて情けをこう姿をな。さあどうする、堺人。
Oh, we got the end of the game pretty fast. Final boss fight already.
来い、総兵め。おじが見ておるぞ。諦めろ、堺人。
黙れ下等め。
Oh, okay. Oh my good lord. Okay, he attacks fast and out of nowhere. Practically, oh my! Okay. Usually he kills me. That went pretty well.
いともたやすく平和が戻るとおじに見せてやれ。
I don't think you can win that, even if you stay at full health. I wonder.
死にたくはなかろう。
Guess I'm not good enough at being a samurai. Oh! The ambiguous throw off a bridge. Why do villains never convincingly kill us?
不甲斐ない。またしても。
父上。
ジン。手を貸さんか。
お前は死ぬのが主情のためだ。
It was a good hit. I mean, the form looked terrible, but it was super effective. I'd love to live in a house like this one day. Not with, you know, dead people's armor in it, but not necessarily not with dead people's armor in it.
ああ、今参る。
島中の者がお父上を弔いに来ており、
Design is so
皆を
nice.
返してくれ。
何をおっしゃいますか。若様が堺の家督なのですよ。
あ
お一人ではありませんよ。お父上は風となり導いてくださり、お母上は鳥となり見守ってくださいます。
あ、おじ上は
ご本人がお伝えくださいましょう。
助かった、ゆり。
God, what a beautiful game this is.
お前は我が子の同然
Can I
だ。
bow yet? I cannot.
父君は何よりも民を守られた。誠のものの不よ。
Shikawa Sensei.
すべて私のせいです。
ジン、それでも武士か。
父上は私をかばって
息子を守るため戦で死んだのだ。無念はない。それがモノノフ。これからはお前が意志を継げ。
The mouth movement is definitely made
あ
for
やつの
English.
魂はこの太刀に宿っておる。
And weirdly, that awkward handling of the sword is also fairly accurate.
これを父と思え。
Really good facial movement animation in this.
明日わしの砦に来るがよい。迎え入れよう。今日は父に別れを告げろ。
It is actually a pretty good opening to a game. It's pretty long, because we're still not like in the game yet, and it's been like almost an hour. But it is a very good cinematic start to the game. Follow the wind. Sprint! Wind is too fast. What a pretty game.
動けって頼むから。
ユノユノ
ジェン、どうだった？
志村殿を見つけお助けしようとしたがあえなくハーンに。叔父上は嘆いておろう。
あんたが無事でよかったよ。
One Piece?
命を捨てても対馬を救うつもりが今や猛虎に故郷を乗っ取られ味方もいなくなった。
自分より強いやつに負ける気持ちわかるよ。情けないよね。でも死んじまったら元も子もない。生き延びるためなら何だってやらなくちゃ。
このまま再びハーンに挑んだとしても返り討ちに遭うのは必定。他の手立てを考えねばなるまい。そうして志村殿を救い故郷を取り戻そう。
だったら私が。
騎兵だ。ハーンの番犬だ。
大勢で来る。まずい、隠れなきゃ。
What? That's not the crouch button. Why do I keep doing that? Pampas grass. How ridiculously incredibly easy is it to spot the dude just sitting in the grass in red and black armor? Like, seriously. I know we haven't really invented glasses yet, guys, but I mean, that's just concerning. Okay, now.
あんたを探してるんだ。
Yeah. Doing a terrible job at it, too.
馬が逃げちまったじゃないか。
主の元に戻るようしつけてあれ。
Neat. Oh god. I almost tumble into you, but they do come back.
すごいな。
猛虎はあんたを探してる。
お主は逃げろ。俺が猛虎兵を引きつける。
タカを助けるまでそばを離れるつもりはないよ。
ではまず火星を得ねばな。腕が立つといえば石川先生や足立雅子殿、このお二人を。
タカだって腕はいい。あの子を助ければ島で一番の鍛冶屋が味方につくんだ。
Oh, I do
城
like
に忍び
blacksmiths.
込める道具だって作れるよ。
では壁を登れ
Can he
るよ
make swords?
タカの腕なら朝飯前さ。
捕まった場所は。
ケチのあたりだった。
お主は先に行っておれ。後で向かおう。
あの子は弱いから長くは持たない。
ユナ、必ず弟は助ける。
志村様。
What an opening to the game. I do just love this game. One thing I don't love about this game is having to run back to all these places to pick up flowers. Oh, that's not a mechanic I enjoy. I mean, it's only for aesthetic things, but aesthetic things in this game are cool. If I want a particular hat or a sword kit, I don't really want to have to run around the overworld collecting flowers for it, but I guess it's a bit different, and it's better than just making all of them free, I suppose. Just a cart on fire. Okay. Fine, map and journal. Right, what are we in for here? Okay. Archery or focused hearing. Focused hearing is probably more useful. I don't like assassination. It doesn't matter which one you start with. So a thing that I thought this game would have when it was first coming out, or rather when it first came out, is more of a decisions matter kind of thing, where if you take the samurai path, you know, you'll get different rewards and different abilities, you know, for your playstyle of not wanting to sneak around and wanting to actually call people out and stab them. I guess archery is also just part of that. It's a little bit sneakier, I suppose, but it is a practice of samurai people, you know. Whereas assassination, not so much. That's not very much a samurai thing to do. And I kind of thought that it would, you know, since it's Sucker Punch and Infamous was a thing, there'd be different paths and different endings and different moral decisions that would affect it. There are different endings, too, to be specific, but it doesn't matter how many people you stealth stab and how many people you call out in a fight. It literally changes nothing. So I think if they made another one of these, which, you know, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if it actually did make some of the changes like that. So, I don't know. I genuinely don't think it matters which one we do. That would have been a really nice mechanic, but it doesn't exist, so... And that one is across the way from where I just did that whole dramatic ride. Okay. Well, I'm going to the Golden Temple first. because I don't care about the critical path. I care about going the opposite way of the critical path and exploring things. So we're gonna go and see the Golden Temple first. It's just such a pleasant game to play. And yes, including the stabbing. But just because, I mean, other than that little bit of contextual screen furniture that's come up now, you'll notice that there's very little screen furniture on the game. I mean, something like this will glow because I can pick it up, and then it tells me I've got 3, but then those things, you know, faded away because we're back in the game experience. It does come up where you need to see some things, like you need to find some things, and instead of having a big marker that tells you where it is, I mean, don't get me wrong, the game also gives you a big marker sometimes, usually, but like when you get close to crickets or records or something you need to collect, you'll get a little firefly that kind of pops up and shows you the way, and blinks at you more when you're getting closer to the thing, which is really nice because it doesn't break your immersion in the game. You can continue to play the game and take in the surroundings without getting all the screen furniture too involved. A little bit of it does pop up, but it's not super intrusive, and I don't know, the golden birds, which do the same thing as the fireflies, I think it's just a really nice mechanic that kind of lets you be more immersed in the game without taking you out all the time with all of these markers. I mean, these markers are here, and they will continue to be here, but things like this bird over here will do the same thing in a better way, so I quite like that. Yes.
無事であったか。長尾家の下男の権次郎と言ったな。長尾殿のことは無念であった。
俺のようなもののことを覚えててくださったんですね。あなたのおかげで大勢が助かってます。
戦はまだ始まったばかりだぞ。
だから俺もお手伝いしたいんです。みんなで使えそうなものを集めました。どうぞお受け取りください。
これは助かるな。皆に礼を伝えてくれ。
他に役に立ちそうなものがあれば、あなたの立ち寄りそうなところに置いておきますね。対馬をどうぞお守りください。
Glowering warrior. I think I need a trapper for the person who gives me the outfit. Hey, what are you gonna tell me?
まさかあなたもお侍？生き残りは他にもいらっしゃったのか。
Oh, this is the
一体誰のことだ。
カシネに住んでいる
something
とか。
honor?
ぜひお会いになられてください。
言ってみ
Tricky
るとしよ
honor? Something about this. The other samurai that's supposedly alive. That. The other side of honor, that's what it was called. So this is the first area. It is pretty big. Where we started was there, and that's that small hill we went up. So, I mean, that's not a great size comparison, but it is a size comparison. So that's the first part of the game, and then once you do Act 1, you kind of move into this, and then you take over the rest of that. So it does take quite a while, and then I think there is new content available. But we'll get to that later, I suppose. So 24 areas, 17 and 15. Okay, and then the island of whatever it's called. So quite a bit of content to get through. Sweet. So the first thing I would like to do is find a camp. Any of you camps? That's the forge. I'd very much like to go there. It's a tad early. And I was on the lake. How did I not find whatever that was? Well, I'll come back to it. Things on the map not being checked off don't bother me in the slightest, so it can stay there for the next 65 hours of gameplay and it genuinely won't bother me. It'll bother some other people who see this, and that's fine, but you know, at least I don't feel the need to complete everything, because I know that I wouldn't, because I don't have the patience for all the games to 100%. So I'm glad I don't have the compulsion to, because I'd be very frustrated with myself. It's actually a lot of games I've put thousands of hours into that I've just never 100%ed.
お侍様、ここを通ってはなりません。
武士と知っていながら俺を止めるのか。どういう了見だ。
私の役目は神社を守ること。この戦が終わった後、神のご加護を再び求めて、民が詣に来るときに鳥居がなくては困るでしょう。
今こそ加護がいる時だ。
そうですが、社への道は険しく、私も一度参ろうとしたところ、途中で死にかけました。
俺ならたどり着ける。木登りも崖登りも得意であったからな。
もし社まで行けましたら、島のためお祈りしてご符をお持ち帰りください。身につければ御身をお守りくださるはずです。
故郷のため役立てよう。助かった。
Goodbye. I'm gonna go climb things. Yeah. Follow the gates. God, she's got a loud voice. Ooh. Hey-ya! Oh, that was a bit close. Some yew wood. Oh, some wax wood, my bad. Wow. This is such a beautiful game. Oh, there's hot springs down there. That's pretty cool. Squeeze through. Some supplies. Was there anything over here? I mean, this is the bridge that I couldn't cross. Ah, some flowers. They like to hide stuff right over there at the end, so you know you have to go all the way around to grab it. It's just video game things. Oh, nice jump. Very agile. You must have been climbing trees as a kid. Wow, that was very close to my death. This is not a permadeath run, just by the way. If we die, well, we come back to life, we try again, because of video games. And the main reason for that is because I know if I don't say permadeath, then I, won't be worried too much about it. But if I do say permadeath, I will get pretty much right to the end of the game before dying, and I'll definitely die by my own stupidity, like falling off a cliff or something. So we're just gonna do a nice slow playthrough of the whole game, because it's been a while since I played it, and I kinda just wanna run through it again. And maybe getting to the end of it will... Okay, don't jump. This isn't Assassin's Creed. Maybe getting to the end of it will make me want to get the bonus content and see what the DLC has to offer. Or even if it's DLC, I don't know what it is. Just assume it's more bases to liberate. Get the flowers. Get the flowers. Thank you. This looks incredibly dangerous. No wonder that lady was warning me. Any normal, sane person would very much, would very likely not attempt this. Isn't that nice? Wonder what kind of trees these are. Charm of Amaterasu. Killing enemies restores a moderate amount of health. That's a pretty good start. Thank you. And there should be just a descend button. Yeah, there. So you don't have to do all that climbing all the way back down. Just teleports you. I think that's nice. It's got this game's got some very good I don't know, different ideas. It's a very standard kind of game, especially when you consider it's made by Sucker Punch. There's a lot of very industry normal things about it. The map, liberating the areas, just a whole bunch of very standard stuff. But there are some things that they do have nice twists on that makes this game quite unique. I mean, maybe there are other games that I haven't played that do that. This is quite likely, but as a big AAA release from a few years ago, I think it does have quite a few nice different things about it that isn't completely cookie cutter, even though the game itself is quite cookie cutter. It's still a very enjoyable experience, especially for somebody who enjoys Japanese culture and samurai things, you know. Yeah, let's just ride forward for a while and see what's there. We should probably be doing one of the main missions, but I'm sure we can find something interesting out here. Maybe a fox to follow or a new sword kit or something. A deer to slap with a sword. It didn't even die. It's a strong deer. You can put the sword away. Thank you. So I'm assuming these are the Torii gates of the one I just completed. There's no way there's two shrines so close to each other. Oop, stand off. How dare you kill that wild animal? That's my job. You coming? Any more? We done? So cool. Oh, it was a horse. Oh, and a dude. Yeah, I'm here. I got you.
生き残ったお侍がいるという話、嘘ではなかったのですね。このことは生涯忘れません。
行け、達者でな。
お役に立つと良いのですが。
Well, thank you. It's probably just some supplies, but that's very much appreciated. Oh, and a tiny little bit of renown. Sweet. 50 supplies. That's really good, actually. I suppose it incentivizes you to help the people. Should probably be doing it anyway, but it's nice to know that there's a decent reward for it. Such a peaceful game. Until, you know, when it's suddenly not. But in between, very peaceful game. Hey. What do we... That's you. Wait, so you guys on the same side, or... Can I not block arrows yet? That seems like a bit of an oversight. I cannot. Okay, well that's good to know about. Whew. Is that another dude over there? Oh, it is. So which one of you is on my side? Probably the guy that just died, unfortunately. Oh my! That was incredibly close. Where'd all the bodies go? Oh, there's one. I don't think anyone survived that encounter, except for me, unfortunately. Because that really seemed like a fight that I had someone to save in, but oh well. That's for something I don't have. It's a very pretty area. Is that a duel or something? I wonder if I could survive jumping in the water. I suppose that would be helpful if I actually hit the water, though. Okay. We'll go around. It's fine. Unless there's a climby thing here. Oh, there's a climby thing here. Bye, horse. Never mind. Oh, no. That. That's not ideal. See, this is why I don't do permadeath. Because I'm just stupid. And I fall off ledges for no reason. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, now it's definitely not a permadeath. Oh, what was... Just a quicker way down, I suppose. That's actually a really high cliff. Cool. Komatsu. That's where the forge is. It's in that region. Can I pick up flowers while on my horse? That's the real test. I can. That's very helpful. Oh, bird. Where are we going, bird? They seem to be running away. You know what, actually, I need the animal hides. Ugh, but now I gotta chase them down. Ugh, I've committed. I'll just do it. Whatever. Come here, piggy. Where'd you go? Okay, you may have evaded me today, but next time you won't be so lucky. Aha! Come back here. Here! Come back! I'm starting to think this pig is more trouble than it's worth. Especially because it's just led me into a group of enemies. Okay. So this has not gone super well. Oh, I died. And then he shot me. Okay. What did you want to show me, bird? I guess I just should have listened to you in the first place. That's a legend storyteller. No, I don't want to do that yet. That will be the Heavenly Strike, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Heavenly Strike. It is a little bit too early for that. What do I want to do first? There's got to be a survivor camp or something on the way to this. I may as well just start with that. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think you can actually do any of these things until they're unlocked in the story, so it's a little bit pointless to run over there now, especially when I have no levels and none of the gear. Legend storyteller, yeah. So Legends is the online mode that I've played once, I think. I played it for a few hours. It was pretty fun with one of my friends, but I don't know. It didn't seem to be my kind of thing, especially because it was very leaning on multiplayer focused things, which is kind of cool, but it's just, I don't know, it doesn't really appeal to me. Wow. Okay, let's try not to fall to our death this time. God, that is such a risky way of climbing down. He just hops off the ledge. Right. Horse, it's your turn. God, he's better than me. Okay, so what was on this lake that I missed? Besides that, I definitely would have gone past this. What is this? My horse is just gonna be right there. Nice. Oh, they already killed everyone. That's really unfortunate. Stop. Thank you. Are you crawling away over there? No, you're dead. Fair enough. 28 supplies. Definitely better to save people before they die. I don't know if that depends on when you get there or what the story is. Oh, it's a haiku, isn't it? You know what? We may as well do an haiku? A haiku. An haiku? I'll have to check. Refuge. Well, Refuge currently is the Golden Temple for everyone here, so that's quite poignant. I like that. It's a little bit telling, but I don't think anyone's going to read this haiku until long after this war is over, so... And you get a headband for it. So that's pretty neat. That's the last one I'll be doing until the end of the playthrough. I'll probably do a run of, you know, just one day of, or rather one stream of just doing poetry. It's going to be my Samurai Slam poetry episode, and it's going to be amazing. But that is not this episode. Horse, thank you. I just went straight past that the first time. Wild. Okay, let's go and do some story missions. Because at the start of a game, I don't know, some games have a tutorial. This game kind of had a tutorial. But some games don't have a tutorial, and then the first few missions of the game are the tutorial. Which is different from establishing your mechanics and then, you know, having a few missions that are easier in it, or establishing all your mechanics and then just having the first missions of the story. That's quite a different thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just a little bit weird, because you don't have focused hearing or archery, all those really basic things until you do those missions, instead of just having them all in like one section of it before you get out into the main game. So, I don't know, I guess it's just a different approach. Anyway, back to stabbing these guys. Hey. Okay, that was a good hit, I'm not gonna lie. It is now, unfortunately, over. Stab. Travelers Rest Inn. That doesn't sound good. More people. God, I'm very standoffish today. Oh, that is so satisfying though. So that would be an EI technique, I'm assuming then. More Inoka? Is that everyone? Maybe the beginning of the game is just a lot easier. More people to stab? Wait, I didn't get to thingy. I didn't get to stand there. I mean, I'm just gonna kill you anyway, but I want to at least give you a fair chance. thing about standoff is if you fail the standoff, it puts you at like 1 HP. What are we burning over there, guys? Hi. Clean. Step. Oh, hi. You guys are just a little bit too late to save your friends. Take care of him. And then get started on this guy, I guess. But he's gonna be pretty tough, because he is actually a leader. Ow. Ooh. That was pretty good. Forwards or backs? Backs, backwards. Neat. Right, where? Oh, it's like right there. Oh, and that clears the whole area. That's actually so nice. Cute. Do I go straight to the mission? Yeah, let's do a main mission. Let's see what main missions are like in this game once you're out of the tutorial. I suppose this game did have a tutorial, which was the stealth mechanics, but it's not a tutorial that I need. Where? Oh, I didn't go to that hot springs earlier. I actually wanted to go to that. It gives you more health. Or is it resolve? No, bamboo is resolve. Hot springs are health. How's this going? Good.
待ってたよ。
一人で倒したのか。
来るなら早く来て。危うく死ぬところだったよ。猛虎が捕虜を連れて川上に向かったらしい。鍛冶屋を見たって人もいる。
弟か。
もしかしたらね、金田の入り江の近くに野営があるって聞いた。
場所ならわかる。
Warrior's Code. I like that there's a little introduction, almost like a part of the book, part of the chapter, part of the book, chapter. No, but there are chapters to this. Never mind. It's just nice that they segment the missions the way that they do.
後でタカも手伝ってくれるよ。ああ、もうすぐあの子に会えるんだね。
お主はいい姉だ。
そんなことない。
Oh, no, the supply. No!
弟は何というかな。
Is there one on this one? There is.
兄弟はいるの？
俺の身内は叔父上だけだ。
助けた後はどうするの？
休みたい。叔父上がいらっしゃれば島は救われるからな。
そればっかりだね。
勝てるはずのない戦を制してきたお方だぞ。お主は弟を助けた後どうする？
実は考えてる暇はなかった。傷はどう？もう痛まない？
ほぼ治った。お主の手当てのおかげだ。
あんた心の内を明かさない男だね。
Oh, impressive jump. Not the correct direction, but impressive jump.
武士ならば感情を御せと叔父上に言われた。幼い頃から受けてきた教えだ。
Where are we going?
それがものの札。
No, we're going my way.
この先に川を見渡せる場所がある。
そこからなら野営がよく見えそうだ。あれが野営？入れそうにないな。
数日でしつらえたものならばどこかに隙間がある。探すぞ。
And I gotta be over here to have a look.
タカを助けなきゃ。敵に騒がれずに。
何か手があるはずだ。 奥の守りは硬そうだ。あの岩は登れそうだ。
足場が緩いと崩れる。気づかれるよ。
正面の壁は出来上がっておらぬな。
隙間があるかも。
Surely that's where you start construction, though. How could the front gate
正
not be
面の壁に
finished?
隙間がありゃ中に忍び込める。
Surely that would be the strongest point of the defenses, would be the
もし手
front
違いがあれ
wall.
ば捕虜が殺されるよ。何度も見てきたんだ。忍び込むしか手はないからね。
まるで
No,
野党だ。
I don't
不満で
wanna.
もあるのかい。
So many things.
この島はかつて賊がのさばっていた。しかし武士が乱を鎮め正義をもたらしたのだ。我らは誉れと共に生き、誉れのために身を捨てる。かつて我が父も平和のために命を捨てた。
私だって同じだよ。だけど今はやらなくっちゃ。
叔父上の教えに背くわけにはいかん。
今は目をつぶって家族を助けたいんだ。あんただってそうじゃないの。
近くに寄ってみよう。様子を探りたい。
それじゃあ暗くなるまで待とう。
行くぞ。
タカは苦労してるんだ。猛虎が来る前から。
守ってやったのだな。
Flower?
兄弟だから。
Sorry, I know we're gonna save your brother, but I gotta pick these flowers. It's super important. It's like 20 flowers to afford a hat. You have no idea. The market here is just unbelievable.
猛虎に殺されてた方が幸せだった。恨みを晴らしたいんだろ。なんだってやらなきゃ。
You would.
通るぞ。
You would what?
蹴取られれば捕虜が殺される。
No, they'll try, and then I just run up and stab them faster. It's easy.
喉をかっ切るしかないね。
I have my own knife, you know that, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh, supplies. Can't forget that. And stab! So the game makes you do your first stealth attack, and it's not a very stealthy attack. At all. Even a little bit. So even if you did want to do a no stealth playthrough of this game, it's not possible because they make you assassinate someone in the beginning.
お前はどう見る？
足を怪我しています。矢が当たりましたね。
手負いの熊は死に物狂いだ。抜かるでないぞ。
わかりました。
That's debatable, because if it's lost a lot of blood, it's probably a little bit less dangerous than it was. Probably a little bit more enraged, sure, but if it's missing like some of its bodily functions, surely it's like less dangerous, if anything. Sprint! Yeah, I can find these. Bear left a big path. Can just follow
ここで
this.
倒れましたね。虫の息です。
Yep.
すぐ近くにおるな。
Did I lose track? I did. Is it along this convenient path? It is.
わかってます。とどめは私に。
God,
さ
it's
せてく
taking
ださい。
quite a zigzaggy kind of route for an injured bear. Oh, the bloom in this area, it's crazy. That way? Broken fence, yeah, that way. Oh, there you are. Hello.
生きておるやもしれん。
Stab it. Stab it.
この焼き傷では死なぬは
Is
ず。
this the same sword? That's the clan Sakai sword. Oh my god.
見てください。
Oh, and now it's sheathed.
矢ではありません。
Some good sheathing technique there. Did you sneak up on us in an open field?
槍川だな。
卑怯者、地頭様の背を狙うと。
酒井、怒りを抑えろ。 人殺しになりたいか、こやつのように。我らは武士だ。
ですがおじ上よ、罪人はその命をもって償わせねば。
This kid's kind of hectic.
目をそらすな。怒りや恐れで人を殺めてはならん。誉れを胸に切れ。
Wait, who lost a hand? Him?
敵を前にして
Well,
背を向けてはならぬ。命を奪う時も相手を見据えろ。情けと覚悟を持て。それが侍の姿だ。虚に乗ずるは臆病の印。
see? Why sneaky stab? Just regular stab. I mean, you'll probably get stabbed back, but if you play a lot of Dark Souls games, I'm sure it'll be fine. The loading times are awkward. There we go. That was also pretty awkward. Any element of stealth is gone from that kill.
どうした？
タカを探そう。
And then you just gotta trample on his body just to really hammer it in.
五感を研ぎ澄まして。
I'm pretty sure last time
野党になるんだ。
I just killed them and I didn't actually have to be stealthy. That is so not stealthy. Even the noise probably makes enough noise to attract a guard. Like, that guy over there definitely heard me disembowel this dude. If he didn't, he's just a terrible guard. Just gutting them all like fish, oh my. This is not ideal. Oh, you want to sit down in a chair? No. No chair for you. Is this him? No. Anyone else around here? Probably up there. Oh, I stand corrected. Somebody right there. Oh. Is he outside? He is outside. He's just here. Okay, bye. Okay, so that's like 7 people I've stabbed from behind now. I think that no stealth ship has kind of sailed. But it's just mandatory here, and I can't be bothered to run around sneaking behind all the people. So I'll just kill them all. And not worry about the sneaky times. Hey! Okay. That was incredibly close. Good final words there, man. Good job. Mongol artifact and some records so they could... What are you doing? You're just having a nap. I mean, fair enough. It's tiring work, this. But come on, I thought you wanted to save your brother. He was just sitting on there. Okay. Okay, I'll kill the dude. It's fine. Wait, so... stabbing that dude and being noticed by that dude didn't affect my... my mission at all. Does it not matter being seen here? Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. When you go over to play Orlog with someone, and you stand literally on the board.
あそこも飯に困ってきたから抜けてきた。
志村殿が捕まりお助けするにも人手が足りん。手伝ってくれ。
無理だ。だが菅笠衆に聞いてみろ。筒の氷で猛虎を襲ってるって聞いた。岸平原の近くの海岸だ。
That's so funny. Especially because she didn't think she was doing anything wrong. She was like, no, this is just what you do. Like, this is standard practice, obviously.
弟を探してる。タカという刀鍛冶。
お前はない。だが多くが他へ移された。
This guy that we saved is one of the Ronin, so he's actually referred to as one of the Straw Hats, which is just so weird.
そういえば
Yeah, Straw Hat, it's Luffy. This is what he was doing after he found the One
槍川の
Piece.
手だったはずだ。
嘘じゃないだろうね。
鍛冶屋が見
It's
つかる
gotten
と
a
いい
lot
な。
weaker.
タカがアザモ裏で生きてる。
壁で囲まれた村か。策もなく乗り込めば返り討ちに遭うだろ
友人が手を貸してくれるかもしれない。
う。よかろう。まずはタカを救い、それから叔父上だ。
ジン。タカならどんな道具だってすぐに作ってくれる。でもその後二人で島を出たい。
猛虎のことならば案ずるな。
I don't know how you
叔父上が止め
leave
て
the
ください。
island, but
とどまり、故郷のため戦え。
looks a little less rubbery. I don't know, we didn't see him in action much.
私とタカ
He
がい
was
るところ
imprisoned though, which is a very normal thing for Luffy to be. He spends a lot of his time in jail.
友人はアザモの氷にいる。ツツとの境だ。
そこで落ち合おう。
楽じゃなかっただろう。教えに背くこと。
なすべきをなしたまで。
そっか。
Oh, we do have like a full-on cutscene going here. I'll just sit back and guess. So dramatic.
お主に労は似合わん。たむかわぬよう民に言い聞かせろ。さすれば縄を解いてやる。
己のざれ言は聞かん。
I mean, you've investigated their culture and this dude and this particular island. I don't know why you'd ask
全
that.
てを失ったつもりのようだが、おいはまだ生きておるぞ。
ジン。
我が勢が道を塞ぎ、村々の近くには野営を敷いた。すべてを掌握している。おいもじき見つかろう。
堺は一生懸命に戦うはずだ。わしもな。
大事か。対馬の民はどうだ。お主は父も同然。我が子を見捨てるのはつらかろう。
己のしもべにはさせんぞ。
Well, that was a horrible experience for this Jin Sakai. Oh, 2 technique points though. That's pretty good. Techniques. Yes. Perfect parry. Very useful. Roll. Incredibly useful. How many points do I have? I have 2. And they each cost 1. Well, I think I know what I'm getting then. Perfect parry. What is this? Perfect healing parry. Perfect parries recover a small amount of health. That is very useful. And I'll probably be parrying a lot. Unyielding sword parry. Parry and unblockable attack. Okay, all of these skills are actually very good. Extinguishes burning. Very, very useful. Otherwise, it's just good for getting a decent amount of distance. So what's most useful? Standoff streak is pretty good. Safe landing is very good, especially for someone who kills himself by throwing himself off things all the time. Okay, that's probably going to be our next 2. But our first 2 will be... but this one's so good. It just turns the red unparryable attacks into regular parryable attacks, which is just so incredibly useful. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good start. Look, parry is a legitimate and wonderful mechanic in games. Like, just because some people can't do it doesn't mean it's bad, you know? It just requires a bit of finesse and patience and sometimes quite a bit of luck. Kitsune! Well, either people that can parry or can't parry, I suppose. Because it's not that I'm pointing any fingers, but I do know, like, at least one person who struggles with parrying. You just jump off the cliff. Oh my god! What a graceful fox. I can do it too! Ah! That's not fair. And now I have to go all the way around. This doesn't seem fair at all, Mr. Fox. He. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? And it killed me this time. What? Parrying is hard. Parrying is not hard. It depends on the game. It just takes... This jump is difficult. If you want to talk about something that's difficult, it's this jump. Parrying is not super hard. It depends on the game. Like, Sekiro is built on parrying. But at first you don't know that, and all the timing is kind of weird and difficult. So I guess parrying can be pretty hard, but it's generally just scarier than it is difficult. Hey, I survived this time. But that's worse, because if I survive, it means I actually have to climb all the way around. Okay, I'm not going to do the jumping thing. I'll just go around to the other climbing part. But parrying's not too bad, I suppose. What game did I play recently that parrying is just awful? One that I do know historically is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance has weird parrying. I did not like it at all. In fact, it's the game's only means of defending yourself, and they don't really tutorialize it super well. But as far as I remember, you have to like attack in the same direction that the enemy attack is coming from to deflect it, and I just didn't get that. In that game, parrying is difficult, but other than that, I feel it's generally pretty easy. Oh, I got another charm slot, but I only have one charm. Well, that's fine. I genuinely died more times to this waterfall than I have in the game so far, and that is quite sad. Where are we going? We could go to Castle Canada and, like, attack the final boss. We'd lose, but we can do it. Let's go see what's happening in the Jade Hills. Come on, horsey. Whose name I've definitely already forgotten. It's... Yeah, some of them. Like, this game, it's very easy to parry. It's very easy. It's, like, very obviously telegraphed. In some games, it's a lot more subtle. And in some games, there isn't, like, a giant flashing red marker, and it's like, hey, you should be parrying right now. So some games, it's definitely easier than others. But there is a game that I was playing recently that was... It's much more combat-focused, and it's less... It's less indicators, and it's... I can't think and fight at the same time. Oh my god! Yeah, I can't think and fight at the same time. You actually have to, in whatever game it was, you actually have to look at the model's movements for which attack they're going to do, and you have to parry based on that. That is a lot more difficult. But when there's just a big red marker that says this is your time to parry, I find that's a lot a lot easier generally. There's a house up here. This place looks nice. Oh, nice little home. I'm just gonna steal all their supplies apparently. Oh. Hey. Nice. Up. Wait, where am I going? 80 meters that way. Nice. Just bury my head in the rock, that'll help. It's actually kind of nice to go all the way back to the beginning of a big open world exploration kind of game because... Oh, Survivor Camp. Because I have forgotten where most of the things are, so it is kind of nice to just have a place to wander through, you know? It's talking to this guy for the first time that will give me the outfit. As long as you talk to one of the merchants. Always gives you the traveler's attire.
どこかで会ったか。
いいえ、ただご出陣のお姿を見ただけです。これをお受け取りください。お探しの者へと誘う力があると言われています。
それはお主が持っている。
猛虎が怖くて私は動けません。もし道すがら花を見つけたらここに持ってきてもらえますか。いろいろ染め直しますよ。
覚えておこう。
Yeah, the flower mechanic. It's not my favorite in the game, but it's... Yeah, it's not my favorite in the game. 14. Ah, it's 15 for swords. No. Okay. Can I get a hat? No, it's 20 for hats. Well, yeah, I'll come back. Guiding wooden target. Okay, so you can set to track things. Flowers. There's no point in tracking flowers. They'll always be right next to you, practically. So that's nice. And there's Sensei Ishikawa down here. Whoops, down here is Jin's Journey, the Broken Blacksmith. Okay, so starting on all the main quests or just exploring. I think I'm gonna go all the way down to there because I think it's a sword kit and I want to get a sword kit before I finish the session. I'll probably do another session just now, but I do need a short break in between just for some food. I know no jumping off one of these is gonna do damage to me. Yeah. Wow. That's quite a way for the warrior's journey to end. Why do I jump off things that kill me? I should just be able to... Yeah, that. That's what I was looking for. That's why I need the circle to roll thing. It doesn't work on every height, but it means I survive a lot more, because I'll be reckless and jump off something like that, and it'll kill me unless I have that one particular skill. Kind of making me wonder why it's a skill to be unlocked early in the game. Yeah, very broken legs. Kind of making me wonder why it's a skill to be unlocked in the game rather than, you know, just a mechanic of the game. It seems very unusual. It just feels like one of those things that's there just so you can spend a skill point on it rather than it needing to be an advancement of the game's mechanics. I don't know why rolling after taking a slightly higher than average jump is an advanced move of just dying, you know, like, it feels like the fall damage thing should be taken care of just from the beginning of the game. It is such a beautiful game. It's very calming. Steal some supplies from the grave, that's just the kind of guy I am. Oh, this is the hot springs. This is Ishikawa's place. Don't go off the edge. And there's enough to buy the sword. There are some areas in this game that are just really nice self-contained kind of things. This hot springs is one of them, where it's just an area, kind of like a town, but with a theme. There's one a lot later that's like a traveler's inn in the middle of a forest or something. I can't remember the location surrounding it, but I think that's not the map button. Oh my god, I've forgotten all of these buttons. It is somewhere like here, if I remember right. It's like halfway through the game or something, but it's very cool because it's just got a very neat aesthetic to it, and I think it's a hotel or an inn or something like that, but just the gardens around it and the water around it and the buildings and everything, it's just a very nice little area to wander through, very much like this is. And I know there's another Legends storyteller here, and I'm pretty sure, for flowers, I'm pretty sure there's a bamboo strike here as well.
宿の者なら先生の所在を知っているはず。
Hiya! What do you say?
お侍、和歌を読むのが上手と伺いましたよ。
上手とは言えぬが、確かに和歌は読む。
I wrote that one.
歌読みがおります。志村様のお知り合いだとか、お話をしてみてはいかがです？
いつか立ち寄ってみよう。
Sounds good. Oh, there's a firefly, and a firefly will lead me to an artifact or records or all of those similar kind of things. See? So if you don't have like controller vibration on and you don't have the audio cues or even this outfit that makes it vibrate when you're close, that little firefly will tell you. And then when you pick it up, he ceases to exist. Like a Meeseeks, he's fulfilled his one function and now he's dead. Don't worry, they probably don't feel much pain or whatever. I wouldn't know, I'm not a firefly. I know they get cancelled after their like first or second season, but I don't know much beyond that. Merchant! Wait, flowers. Yeah, hold on. Yep. Merchant! I have flowers, give me swords. I've got 19. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with the Snow Demon's Eyes. It's just such a nice sword kit. And I use that a lot in this game. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take my entire sword apart. Yeah, I know. You don't need to tutorialize me. Thank you. I'm gonna take my entire sword kit apart and replace it with that one. Because the blade is still the same. Nice. And then there is something I know about. That's like over here somewhere. Is it the Wanderer's Pass? There's a white dye merchant somewhere in this top left corner, if I remember correctly, who sells you, of course for the cost of flowers, who sells you the white variants of clothes, which are just very nice generally. So I'll probably pop over and get that a little bit later. Oh, still on my way to the sword. Okay, we'll do the sword thing. This place is lovely and all, but I actually want to go adventuring that way. So, I will. Ow. Well, that looks very dangerous. May as well jump in. Oh my, okay, I'm very close to death now. That's not ideal. Is that a lantern? What is that? You don't regenerate health, do you? Oh, I guess you do. You regenerate a bit of health, not all of your health. That's an important distinction. Oh, there's a shrine here. Didn't even find the wolf. The wolf? The thing. Yeah, the thing. Fox den. Didn't even find the fox, just found the shrine. That's pretty cool. Wow. So hopefully the thing out here is actually a sword and not like a shrine that I can't actually access because I don't have the right tools. But I'm pretty sure it's a sword. Seems like it would be all the way out here. Yeah, that's got to be a sword. Oh, yeah, I think it might be. Oh, there's still some dudes alive here. That's unusual. Oh, and they're attacking someone. Oh yeah, I have no health. Did you survive? I really hope you survived. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, good luck. It's a cool looking one. Yes, hello birdie. How do you... No? Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. It's got like a stone hanging from it or something. Neat. Yasha's embers. Beware the warrior's fiery vengeance. That is a cool looking sword kit. Kind of reminds me of Kinemon's sword kit, although I don't think the handle wraps are blue on his. Are they green? I can't remember. Anyway, nice sword kit. So that's one of the collectibles, and when I discovered, upon playing this game the first time, that one of the collectibles is just swords, I loved it, because I love swords, like, a lot. So it's really cool to just run around a Japanese island collecting sword kits. I think that's a really good game mechanic and quite a fun thing. Did that lady survive? I don't know. I sincerely doubt it, actually. She didn't seem to have much wherewithal about her surroundings. She was just kind of sprinting in random directions. I'm not even sure the NPC was supposed to survive. She might have been scripted to die there and then just didn't. Animal? Oh yeah, there's no block on button. I keep forgetting that. Oh, okay. Got destroyed by a pig. Well, it was a good run. It was a good run. Do I dare face the pig again? I think that's a good trajectory. We've actually done a good chunk of this corner of the map. I mean, just running through this way again. Does that complete the fox den? I can fast travel to an area I've never been in before. That's actually really interesting. Yeah, we'll fast travel in there, just because I like the idea of having a bit of the map uncovered that I can't access otherwise. And then, that looked like it hurt. It likely did. I just got headbutted in the nuts by a wild boar. It's probably not a great time. Oh, there we go, yeah. I've discovered just this little bit. And this is the waterfall we were just looking at. So you can see that that's a sword pillar from out here. Neat. Okay, well, I'm going to... Oh, butterfly. Wow, I get distracted easily. I'm going to leave it there for now. Ooh. And then I'm going to go to that afterwards.